Let's talk about magnesium and why it might not be working for you. So many people take magnesium and it's such a popular supplement, but still some people are still seeing the symptoms that they started with, like insomnia, high blood pressure, problems with anxiety, stress, the lack of relaxation. All of these are magnesium deficiency symptoms, and people that are taking it every single day are not seeing the effect. Now, there might be something that you're doing wrong or something that surrounding magnesium is not working inside your body. Today, we're going to talk about the biggest magnesium mistakes you can imagine you might be committing every day and why magnesium might not be working for you the way you want. Believe it or not, most people think that they're taking magnesium correctly. Magnesium is one of the most misunderstood supplements on the planet. You have to know exactly how much to take, when to take it. This is extremely important. But also, it comes to the absorption and the metabolic processes inside your body. It also relates to what other minerals, vitamins, and supplements you're taking it with in order to have the effect you want. Sometimes the wrong type, the wrong dosage, and the wrong timing could actually make you, instead of feeling calmer, sleeping better, or stopping cramps, reverse this completely the opposite way. And this is obviously something that nobody wants to see. How should you be taking magnesium and what are the biggest mistakes? But before I continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, press that like and notification button, and make sure to comment or ask a question if you need to. I will make sure to read every single comment and answer everything I can in order to help you with anything you might be asking or anything you might need. Having said that, let's continue. Number one, you might be taking too much magnesium and too fast. I've seen this all the time. I've seen how supplements appear on the market, and sometimes people just buy them because they have the largest dose and the more and the greater number of capsules. I get the greater number of capsules, all right, but the larger dose doesn't necessarily mean that it's the better product, and here's why. You see, your body needs a certain dose of magnesium, and sometimes when you consume more than what you need, it backfires. I see this all the time with 5-HTP, with melatonin. Patients call me all the time and say, "Hey doctor, you've told me to take melatonin or magnesium, but it's actually backfiring. I can't sleep. I'm always anxious. I feel completely groggy all the time. Something is not right." The reality is that when I come to ask them, what supplement did you buy or what is the dosage you're taking, they're always taking more than what they really needed. More is not always better, and make sure to understand this because the body has a certain dosage that it really can absorb and use. If you are causing it, if you're consuming magnesium in high dosages, you're going to see diarrhea, nausea, low blood pressure, fatigue. You're going to feel that magnesium is not really something for you, and the reality is that we all need magnesium, but the problem is you're taking too much of it. Look also for something that is a good quality product, something like Magnezide, 4 magnesiums from Purity Best, I love this product, or 4 magnesiums from Love You, excellent products, good quality, they deliver what you need, and they do not have that high dosage of magnesium, which, believe it or not, can really mess up your plans. Number 2, you're ignoring the real sources of magnesium by just taking the supplement. Supplements are very effective. They help with a ton of health conditions and health problems we see today. They are incredibly helpful. Now, having said that, if you are not consuming the foods that should have magnesium, the supplement by itself is not going to work entirely the way you want it. First of all, because magnesium does not work by itself. Second of all, you should be consuming foods that contain magnesium in order for you to have this mineral, even though you might not be consuming the supplement. So for example, pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, all sorts of vegetables contain lots of magnesium and potassium. Black beans, dark chocolates, avocados, all these foods are extremely helpful, and the body has that bioavailability of magnesium because it's in a food, and it's better absorbable by your gut system, helping you obviously obtain more of it and keeping you healthy at the same time. If you're not eating healthy, change your diet. If you're not eating all the foods you should be eating, maybe a supplement that contains all the foods you need with enzymes, probiotics, and more, something like Green Shot, multivitamin from Finland, and also other magnesium forms or supplements that you might need help with. Number 3, thinking magnesium alone fixes everything is not true. Magnesium is never going to work by itself. Remember, you have cells, you have cell membranes, you have arteries, you have your digestive system, but you also need other ingredients to make sure that magnesium works. For example, vitamin D, which most of us today are extremely deficient on. We have that lead lighting on our houses, which are just messing up our metabolism and our mitochondria every single day. We don't have enough vitamin D. We don't have enough potassium, sodium, calcium, iron, and sometimes even hydration. We're not even drinking enough water. Well, guess what? Magnesium needs of all of these to work with. It needs enzymes to be absorbed, needs probiotics to make sure that you can metabolize it and improve its absorption. And if you're not consuming, if you're not eating a healthy diet, if you're not obtaining these other minerals, these other vitamins that you need, magnesium is not going to work by itself. Number 4, don't expect magnesium to work overnight. I have patients that call me all the time and say, well, yes, doctor, like how many months or how long do I have to do this treatment? Maybe it's a supplement, maybe it's a something that I have to give to that patient, right? And tell them, well, it depends. How old are you? Right? If you're 60, you're not going to fix your problem in 60 days. You might need a year. You might 2 years. You might need 3, 4, 5 years. I don't really know. How deficient is your body? Nobody can tell you. But a good rule of thumb is at a minimum, maybe a year. Oh my God, a year. Yes, a year. You've been sick for all this time. You've been deficient for all this time. Obviously, you're not going to fix it in 30 days. You need time. Your body needs time. So make sure that you think about that and you know that when you start consuming magnesium, you're not going to see the effect tomorrow. You might see it in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. It doesn't really matter. Go ahead and take magnesium and don't stop taking it until you see that things are way back under control. And again, that you see that you are stable or more stable than you were before. Number 5, taking magnesium at the wrong time and the wrong type of magnesium. There are many types of magnesium, right? You have magnesium oxide, magnesium citrate, magnesium glycinate, malate, threonate. I always suggest to take maybe a mixture of a couple of these, or at the most 4, so that your body can really absorb magnesium with other amino acids and ingredients and absorb and use it properly. Now, pay real close attention. Magnesium should not be consumed any time during the day. It should be consumed preferably at night or when maybe you are not eating as much in the evening before you go to bed. This is extremely important. A lot of people consume lots of food or they consume a supplement with foods and it just doesn't get absorbed. It gets lost in the bulk of your digestive system. And this is also something very important. If you want to trigger, if you want to have that effect over sleep, take magnesium right before you go to bed. If you want to have an effect of feeling calm during the day, take it in the morning. But my suggestion is that you take it in the evening or after you had your activities to make sure that your body can heal, calm itself down, and see the effects of magnesium playing an effect in your body. Don't forget to give this video a like button, don't forget to share, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.